All right, we are back, and if I have timed this correctly, as I have been having this just sit off screen for, I don't know, 5 hours, we should be down to the last two clicks of our thing for the 100%. So this will officially, again, 100% of the in-game achievements. And this last two clicks should give me the achievement on Steam, which is the 1.6% achievement, which gives me the 100% on Steam. So I just wanted to catalog this so I could put it on the YouTube Let's Play. So here goes. Click number one. Give it a second, let it settle, because again, game can be a little finicky. Click number two should trigger the achievement, God willing. Here we go. There it is, something fishy. Eat 50 raw sardines. We have officially done it. We have 100%ed we have 100%ed Lens Island. Sorry, I was talking to someone else about a different game and that popped in my head. We have 100%ed Lens Island. Both in-game and out-of-game, we are one of the very few 1.6% of players with the achievement Eat Raw 50 raw sardines. I will tell you that achievement is not actually that difficult. What you should do is you should do that first. Do it before you do anything else. Just get your fishing pole, pull 50 sardines, and just eat them very quickly. Like it would be very quick to do. The reason it is 1.6% is I think people don't get around to it until later in the game. And the problem is, as soon as you start picking up the reduced hunger drain over time, which there are, I think, a couple different components to this. So this one's 50% and then another 25%. And I think those are the two. So yeah, the 50% and the 25%. Then you have to wait a significant amount of time for your hunger to actually drain for you to be able to calculate one sardine. So what would, if you did it in the start of the game, what would take you probably 30 minutes ends up taking you days. So I will definitely tell you that if you want to get the 1.6% achievement in Lens Island, just do it first. Don't buy the skill points that affects your hunger drain until you do the 50 sardines. It'll save you days of time. Everything else should be fairly easy to do. There's another one too. I think it's the blueberries. Let me go back here. Where is it? Eat 50 blueberries you should do before you get the hunger decrease, and eat the 50 sardines you should do before you get the hunger decrease. And then everything else is fine. You can play the game normally after that point. Everything else achievement wise you'll get on your own. So that's that. Lens Island is in the bag. We have done literally everything we could do. I think this game is amazing. This game gives me the vibes of The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker, not so much in the narrative strength of Wind Waker, but just in the vibe of this world that has some dungeons to do, has some gear to get, has a kind of a direct kind of path forward, simple tasks to kind of follow. Go here next, do this next, do these dungeons next. Has a really cool kind of just exploration path for you to kind of go around in the world in. Great building mechanics, great like kind of design your own base. Mine is very rudimentary, but you can really do a lot with like the housing system here. There's a lot of decorations. So like if I go to where's my decorations tab? If I go here, there's a lot of decorations that I could put up. Like for instance, I could put this let me see, where could I put this? I could put this here. Boom, now like I have a little fish there. I could put this little rack here. I mean, there's so many cool little things that you could, put in your home and kind of design with if you wanted to. Here's like a sink. So if I wanted to put it like a sink there, I could do that. I'm not a really home decor person, but I mean, like the game has a lot of stuff that you could do with home decor if you wanted to kind of set this up to be your own little personal hidey hole. It's very intuitive. Everything snaps together really well. Like it's really well made. I also like the automation for protecting your home and protecting your base. Like, I didn't need anything more than these automated turrets, but they have other options for that as well. You can build cannons, you can build Tesla coils, you can build landmines, you can build all kinds of stuff that you could do if you wanted to go those routes. Quality of life is great in this game where you can build your own teleporters so that you can teleport anywhere on the map. So, like, for places that I wanted just quick access to, so I didn't have to sail across the map to get to it. Just go there once, plop down a teleporter, and then you can teleport all over the map without having to do the big sail back and forth. But even the sailing is really good and with quality of life because these little canals kind of push you around the map really quickly. The map is big, but it's not like too big. Like going from this the farthest side on the east side to the farthest side on the west side probably takes 20 minutes. It's not too bad. That's without like using the fast little waves things, and maybe it's even less than 20 minutes. It's really not that bad. Um the pets and the animals to find and kind of do that is really good. The only probably negatives I would say to the game is the enemy variety is very minimal. They're all the same type of creature. The advanced versions are just literally the same creature with, more armor, more toughness, more HP. Some of them get elemental damage, so like they gain fire or electricity. But generally speaking, no matter where you go in this game, you're going to be fighting the exact same creatures over and over and over again. So in an expansion, or if they go further with this game, I would say that's probably where you should really spend time, like really develop out some like great enemies, better dungeon bosses, better narrative for like what's happening in the world and the dungeon. I think people have talked about how the fourth and the fifth acts just feel super rushed, I think, to get the game out. But that's really, to me, that's doing this game a disservice because there's a solid foundation here for like what could be a Wind Waker style narrative like game with like great dungeons, great enemy variety, great boss battles. The combat feels good. The only thing I would say there that I've talked about a lot through this playthrough is giving the enemies physicality so that they can't just phase through your attacks. That's really annoying. If they had physicality so that you could actually land your attacks without having to do a 360, that would be super helpful. Farming is great. I'm not a guy who loves farming sim type games. I don't really like farming, but this was not that oppressive to do. So like coming in here, grabbing this, and having a way to just fully clear this out very quickly. To me, this didn't take very much time. It wasn't like too intrusive on, what I had to do to like gain the seeds and the flowers and stuff. And then the quality of life to kind of plant back the seeds. So just coming here, going to whatever I wanted to plant, and then literally just saying plant all, and it just fills it in for me so I don't have to manually click one at a time. I mean, genius level stuff of just taking something that is usually just very tedious and making it very accessible to people who don't generally like these style of games. The boating feels great. I love the fact that there's no durability in this game. Thank God that there is no durability in this game. So nothing, you don't have to worry about things breaking outside of like your home and stuff. Like the walls and in your thing are designed to be broken. That's why you need the automated turrets. But like your boat, it doesn't have durability. Your weapons don't have durability. Your armor doesn't have durability. Your tools don't have durability. Literally, there's none of that in this game, which is just a breath of fresh air. Whoever designed this, I truly appreciate that they didn't just go down that road and that trope of just like having to constantly be making another iron pickaxe over and over again because you mine 3 nodes in the mines over there. Rather, they spent their time worrying about the exploration factor. And just for the point of notation, I say I've 100%ed this game. I technically haven't, just because, well, I've done the overmap, like the overworld map. I've been everywhere on the overworld map. There is a section of the underworld mine map that I didn't explore. I probably won't explore it because I know there's not going to be like a hidden boss there or anything. But like, for instance, this map is a mirror of the above map, right? So this is probably the end of the map. If I cut this line all the way down, I still haven't explored this area or this area or this area over here, here, and here. There's probably not going to be anything that's like super interesting in those areas just because, again, I've cleared all the bosses and stuff. The only thing I'm still confused on, truthfully, and who knows, maybe we can get it in this one attempt. I'll do it one time. Is this 9% fish? I don't know what this is. So if I go here, I'm gonna do one last fish to see what this is. If I don't get it, then I may just look it up and see, like, is this even a thing? Like, am I losing my mind? But I don't know what this is. So here's my last attempt. 1, 2, 3, red. 4, I don't think this is it. Red, red. Nope. And now it's gone. Yep, I have no idea. I don't know. I've never been able to see what that is, and it's never populated, so I have no idea. But other than that, I think this was a great experience, a great game. If it did anything, I mean anything at all, it has made me know that I'm going to go back and play Wind Waker on my Switch 2. I got a Switch 2 for Pokemon Champions coming, and I got a Switch 2 for Winds and Waves when it comes out. And I think while I wait for Winds and Waves, I'm gonna play Wind Waker because this game has given me that vibe of just playing a game, sailing around, and having like a narrative exploration that I just want to do again. I just want to keep doing this, but since I've completed this game, I'm gonna go play Wind Waker again. I'll probably stream it, to be truthfully honest, when I get it all set up. I can do that. The only negative to streaming Wind Waker for me is I don't have a dual computer setup for streaming, and I run on an ultra wide, so what I end up having to do is play the Switch through my OBS screen, which is not exactly the best way to play video games. It kind of takes it a little bit away, but who knows, maybe I'll stream it. Outside of that, another thing I intend to go back to again and see if I can get myself kind of into it again is Temtem. Largely because I just want to catch one Umbra. I for whatever reason in my brain, I want to catch one Umbra, so I'm probably going to do that very soon and jump back in. I did a little bit of that before I launched this game and started playing this game. Is I went in and I did some prep to get back into Temtem by getting my mount and getting my... What did I do? I got my mount and I got something else that was important that I needed to get to start the post game because I hadn't ever done the post game. But I went ahead and I did those two things to kind of get myself ready. And then the next step was really clearing all the post game quests to get myself able to do the, I think it's like raids and layers and all that stuff. Never done it. But I want to get it all out of the way so that I can just spend some time in Umbra Farm and learn how to Umbra Farm, because I just think it would be cool to catch an Umbra. So that's where I'm going to leave Lynn's Island. Awesome. I hope they do more with it. I hope they go back. Honestly, I hope they go back and they don't do like a whole like expansion, but I hope they take what they have and they refine it. I hope they take like the Act 3, Act 4, and Act 5, give them new enemy types, give them new bosses, give it, some more oomph to what is already here. And I think, it would be awesome, right? Like, I would come back just to do whatever new content they added to the existing world that they have. So if they could come in and maybe they make some of these islands more blown out and like more cities, more towns, like the 3 towns. Or I'm sorry, 4 towns. Maybe some of these other islands have little small villages in them or towns that have their own story or aesthetic and have their own little mini mines that are like mini dungeons to them. I think there's so much that you could do with what's already here that I think they should really give some thought to. All right, well, that's it for me. I'm gonna go play. I'm probably going to go play Wantless, and then I'm probably going to do Valor of Man tomorrow and spend some time in Valor of Man tomorrow. And yeah, that's probably what I'm gonna do. All right, have a good one, guys.